the Enchanted Panda Grove. Please subscribe so you don't miss a new story. Once upon a time, in a mystical land nestled deep within the heart of a dense bamboo forest, there lived a gentle and wise panda named Pao. Pao was not just an ordinary panda, he possessed magical powers that allowed him to communicate with all the creatures of the forest. He was known far and wide for his profound wisdom and kind heart. Animals of all sizes would often come to him seeking guidance and solace. One sunny morning, as Pao was meditating peacefully in the center of the bamboo grove, he heard a faint cry for help. Curious, he followed the sound and soon came across a little squirrel named Nutmeg. The squirrel was frantically trying to free her tiny foot, which had gotten trapped between the branches of a fallen tree. "Fear not, little Nutmeg. I am here to help you," said Pao, as he gently used his paws to free her. The squirrel looked up at the panda with gratitude sparkling in her eyes. "Thank you, wise Pao," Nutmeg squeaked. "I was searching for my lost acorn when I got caught in this trap. You truly are a savior." Pao smiled warmly and advised Nutmeg to be more cautious during her adventures. He then returned to his meditation, but his peace was short-lived as a ruckus erupted nearby. Rushing towards the noise, Pao discovered a group of mischievous monkeys creating chaos in the forest. They were swinging from tree to tree, knocking down nests and disrupting the calm atmosphere. "Stop this at once!" Pao roared in a thunderous voice, causing the monkeys to freeze in their tracks. The creatures had great respect for the wise panda, and they immediately apologized for their misbehavior. Pao reminded them of the importance of harmony and unity in the forest and warned them to be more considerate of others. As days passed, Pao's fame as a protector and a sage spread throughout the land. He became a symbol of peace, and his name was whispered in reverence by all the animals of the forest. Many would come to seek his counsel, and he would always impart his wisdom with great patience and understanding. One fateful evening, just as the sun dipped below the horizon, a timid fawn named Clover approached Pao with tears in her eyes. "Oh, wise Pao," she sobbed. "My mother is gravely ill, and I fear she won't survive the night. Please help us." Pao's heart sank at the sight of the distressed fawn. He promised Clover that he would do everything in his power to aid her mother. With a determined spirit, Pao ventured deep into the mystical bamboo forest to find a rare flower known for its magical healing properties. It was said that the flower only bloomed once every 100 years and could cure any ailment. After a long and arduous journey, Pao finally discovered the flower blooming in a hidden glade. He carefully plucked it and cradled it in his paws, feeling the energy of its healing aura coursing through him. With the prized flower in his possession, he hurried back to Clover's side. Placing the magical flower near the ailing doe, Pao began chanting ancient healing incantations. As the forest filled with a soft, ethereal glow, the flower's magic began to weave its spell, and Clover's mother slowly regained her strength. The fawn's eyes widened with hope and gratitude as her mother's health improved. The news of Pao's miraculous healing spread like wildfire, and animals from all corners of the forest came to witness his powers. Some sought healing, while others sought his blessings for prosperity and protection. Pao obliged them all, for he knew the value of hope and the strength of unity. However, among the creatures who heard of Pao's power, there was a fox named Reynard who grew envious of the panda's fame and abilities. He desired to possess the magical flower for himself and plotted to steal it from Pao. One moonlit night, while Pao was resting in his meditation spot, Reynard sneaked into the bamboo grove, his eyes gleaming with mischief. The fox moved swiftly, trying to remain undetected. But Pao, being attuned to the energies of the forest, sensed the intruder's presence. As Reynard reached out to snatch the magical flower, Pao's eyes opened, glowing with a fierce determination. "Stop, Reynard," he called out in a commanding voice. The fox froze, unable to move under the weight of Pao's magical aura. He felt a mix of fear and shame, knowing that he was about to commit an unthinkable act. "Why?" Pao asked gently, though disappointment laced his voice. "Why do you desire this flower so fervently, when you have the potential for greatness within yourself?" Reynard's eyes welled with tears as he confessed his envy and fear of being overshadowed. Pao listened with understanding and offered guidance, explaining that true power lay not in magical artifacts, but in embracing one's uniqueness and using it to spread love and harmony. With newfound clarity, Reynard abandoned his plans of theft and apologized sincerely to Pao. The wise panda forgave him, recognizing that everyone made mistakes and deserved a chance to change. From that day forth, Reynard became one of Pau's most loyal supporters, using his cunning and wit to protect the forest and its inhabitants. He no longer craved the magical flower, for he knew that true power came from the heart. As the years passed, the enchanted bamboo grove flourished under Pau's guidance. Animals of all kinds lived harmoniously, respecting each other's space and sharing their resources. Pau's teachings of love, compassion, and unity became ingrained in the forest's culture, leaving a lasting legacy. And so, the story of the wise and magical panda, Pau, and the enchanted bamboo grove lived on through generations. Their tale traveled beyond the borders of the mystical land, inspiring kindness and harmony wherever it was shared. And to this day, if you listen carefully while wandering through the dense bamboo forests, you might just hear whispers of the legendary Pau, the panda who became a symbol of peace and a beacon of hope for all creatures, magical and mundane alike. The end. Don't forget to subscribe.